Welcome to Roadflytv, your latest automotive fix from Roadfly.com.
Hi, I'm Ross Rapoport with Roadfly.com. Welcome to a very British edition of Roadflytv. Today we've got one of my personal favorites, the Jaguar Super V8. This is the best the Jaguar lineup has to offer, combining the body of the long wheelbase XJ8 with the 400 horsepower motor of the XJR. I've always been a fan of the XJ8 styling, and thankfully it hasn't changed much since before I was born. In an age of fickle product planning and companies that reinvent themselves every few years, this car represents a continued dedication to restrained elegance. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. With its familiar shape, the Super V8 won't make your neck snap every time it passes by. But the neat thing is that it wears its long wheelbase proportions better than any of its competitors, namely the Audi A8L, BMW 750Li, and the Lexus LS 460L, all of which have that distinctive stretched look to their rear doors. That's remarkable because the Super V8 has the longest wheelbase of any of those cars. It's also by far the lightest at just 4,006 pounds. The Lexus is the next lightest at 4,332, and the Germans are heavier still. This is all due to the XJ8's all-aluminum construction, which shaves unnecessary weight and has a dynamic effect on the Super 8's performance. In my opinion, that's what makes this car worth its formidable price tag. A Super V8 costs almost $95,000, and when it's parked at a standstill, you'd be hard-pressed to understand why. But once you get it moving, it all becomes clear. The 400 horsepower supercharged V8 moves this super sedan to 60 miles an hour in just over 5 seconds, and through the quarter mile at just under 14. It handles superbly and brakes from 60 miles an hour in just 118 feet. You can do things like left foot braking without upsetting the car's computer, and this Jag absolutely sheds the extra weight and length at speed. It's more exciting than any of the German lead sleds, and it's faster to boot. As a driver's car, the Super V8 is head and shoulders above anything in its class. As a luxury cruiser, however, it leaves a little to be desired. There's not a lot of storage up front or in back. The cup holders are too small and too few in number, and the sunshades on the side windows have to be manually operated. However, it has some quintessentially British touches, like these wool carpets and the tray tables made from burled walnut. The Super V8 pampers its rear seat passengers with features like independent audio and climate controls, as well as the TVs in the back of the headrests. As is the case in some other long wheelbase competitors, passengers in the Super V8's rear seat can recline their own seats, as well as the seats in front of them. The Super V8 is a tactile masterpiece, but its level of equipment just can't compete with the Germans or Lexus. The thing is, I don't care. This Jag will smoke most anything on the road, including a lot of dedicated sports cars, and its involving, sporting nature couldn't be more at odds with the maddeningly complex land yachts from Germany. In my own personal opinion, even without the TVs and recliners in the back, this car is worth every penny.
Roadfly.com, the internet's best resource for buyers, sellers, and owners like you.